been the discussion between you guys about just the defense in the second half and just what's needed to improve on that end?
Yeah, I think just our total energy in the second half. We kind of took our foot off the gas. With a big halftime lead, and it's tough to win any games in this league. Especially with Ja and those guys back. So it's something we can learn from. We've had a couple close calls early on in the season too, where we kind of taken our foot off the gas and still been able to win. But it's something that we has kind of been lingering throughout the season. So something that we addressed just in film today, and hopefully we can correct it.
Something that Trey and CJ both said on the road trip was we want to be taking 40 threes per game, and I know you guys pretty recently just got fully healthy. I guess where do you see the trajectory of the team? And I know you're not a heavy three-point shooter, but taking outside shots to the volume that you want to. How do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, the whole league has gone that way, and we got so many good shooters, and that's a huge recipe for success for us. And it just opens up everything for even guys inside, JV and Zion, and even drives to the rim as well. So when we're shooting that many, making that many, it's a huge recipe for success. We got to keep letting it fly.
You mentioned there's a few times this year when you guys will go up double digits and kind of allow a team to get back in it. Do you think that's kind of just a symptom of a young team just kind of figuring out how to win, or how do you kind of assess that?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's human nature to kind of let your guard down once you get up 20. You think you can cruise to victory. So I've seen it throughout my career even with older teams too. So it's something that we just got to continue to remind ourselves of. We're going to have another 20-point lead in the game, and we got to continue to push to 25 and 30, and not just kind of wait for the time to run out, but keep our foot on the gas.
This Cleveland team has been one of the best defensive teams in the league over the last few years, and they're top 10 again. I realize that one of their really good bigs is out right now with injury, but are there certain things that you want to focus on to do well against them, or that might work better against a team that's so good defensively? Kind of protects the rim as well as they do.
Yeah, I mean with Mobley and Allen, they got a lot of rim protection. I know they've had some injuries, but they also have a lot of good perimeter defenders as well. Some they pride themselves on is playing well defensively. So actually we'll have to let a lot of threes go. Get to our main spots, get BI in rhythm, get CJ in rhythm. And then kind of go from there. So we know it'll be tough for us.
And Cody,
have you seen, what are some of the areas you think that you've seen progress as far as on the road compared to earlier in the season lately? I mean, it's been a while since you guys even lost a road game. What have you seen in that area?
Yeah, it was a good road trip for us. Even, maybe teams that didn't have a great record, but that most recent road trip that we went on, taking care of business on the road, I think that'll give us some confidence playing on the road against, a good team like Cleveland tomorrow. So, it's huge in this league just to win any game on the road. It's tough to do. So hopefully we got a little confidence going in tomorrow.
And Cody, what was the focal point today in practice? Was there anything you guys concentrated on?
A lot of that same stuff from last night with, the third quarter kind of, let our guard down a little bit, and then, finishing the game as well. So mostly just film work, but things that we can correct in one day.
And you've been able to kind of nail down a spot in the rotation recently, just kind of, being able to make an impact. What's been key for you just finding your place and what you need to do to help these guys out?
Yeah, I'll do whatever they need from me. It's whether it's, JV getting in foul trouble or giving him an extra rest or, some matchups, we want to go with that small ball lineup, and I'm fine with that as well. So I'll fill in the gaps wherever they need me.
And do you kind of laugh when people get shot that you can still get a putback dunk like you had last night?
Yeah. I had to grease out my knees a little bit, but yeah, it felt good to get one. Yeah.